10:39. Anybody in here? Let's do star stuff. Why, there are some people in here. Can we creep up on it? Yeah, reloading that gun doesn't make any noise at all, does it? Hey, buddy. Oh, that alerted them.
Come to die, have you?
We shoot her in the foot.
There are few things as exhilarating.
Killed her by shooting her in the
Live to see
foot.
another day.
Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, these are low level. I don't think I'm going to get... Maybe there's some interesting lore in here. I think there's an interesting story. Actually, you know what? I think I have to pick up... Is there a quest back in New Atlantis? Does that ring a bell? I think that rings a bell for me. There's a quest back in New Atlantis. Where is Mass District? I cannot fast travel. I have to go back outside. Vincent, how are you? He asks, hi, Captain Kineer. It's very formal. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, if you want to do it that way. What is survival mode? I think survival mode is generally a broad term used by a lot of people that refers to setting the gameplay options in Starfield, at least in this context, away from the defaults. And making some things harder, and in some cases some things easier, and making the game, you know, it's probably like a step towards immersion or something like that. Thank you very much, Ben. You know, for some people it's a way to kind of improve immersion in the game, make it seem a little more real. Like, I ramped up the enemy damage, so I made combat a little more difficult, but not as hard as it can be. I turned on, well, I'll pull up the list because I've just been flashing at the screen. I'll show it to you since you asked the question. But as soon as we land, I'll show you the list. And I've done this for 49 levels. It's actually been pretty fun, I think. Nice invisible human, that's cool. So under settings, on the main menu, under gameplay options. So I ramped up some of the combat. I didn't turn on, I don't really play with weight issues if I can avoid it, just because it bothers me. I increased my carrying capacity, so as long as I am, as long as I've had something to drink and I've eaten something, my carry capacity is higher. I changed the cargo distance so I can get to my cargo in my ship from other locations. I gave the vendors a little more money. I made healing items work much more slowly, which changes combat, and I think in a fun way. So, like, you know, when you hit that med pack, it takes a longer time for that to actually hit you. But I did include food for healing as well, so that works. Changes to sleep, the sustenance. That's about food, and I say positive and negative. So if I go past my limits, I lose carry capacity, and some other things happen if I haven't eaten or drank anything in a while. But if I have eaten and drank things, and I keep myself in that condition, things are okay. Combat affliction, I let that happen. So when I get shot, I can end up with an affliction like bleeding or something like that, and I have to apply some other technique. I did make affliction treatment normal. I didn't want to make that any harder than it needed to be. And the rest of these are kind of basic. So that's survival mode as far as I'm concerned. It gives me a 21% increase. They kind of add and subtract from each other. It gives me a 21% increase in XP all the time. I think if you crank them all up, you can get upwards to 75, something like that. Does that make sense? 75%, which is huge. However, the game would arguably maybe take a little longer to play. I don't know. Like it would take longer to successfully complete combat. So I'm looking for... That's a very specific guy. That's our guy.
May I help you?
When we first arrive in New Atlantis, if you don't recall it or haven't seen it, he's standing around with a group of scientists who've just fled that station I just walked into and then turned around
being
from.
in a lab again, and the facilities. The only thing
But I didn't
don't
talk to
have
him
is
back
my
then, I don't
research
think.
slate.
That's what I want, the research
The
slate.
thought of having to start over from scratch, well, I feel like Sisyphus pushing his boulder up the hill.
Oh, that's cool, Vincent. Some new JRPGs after the Tokyo game show. Cool.
Oh, great. I'll give you the coordinates to the station. It orbits Voss in the Alpha Centauri system, so just be careful. I don't know if the... Goodbye.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Can I fast travel out of here? Okay, we're going to skip the rest of the trip back, since I was already there. Bosch likes jazz. Does he like Jazz the music or Jazz the pirate? He may have actually had something complimentary to say about one of the enemy factions. I mean, he wasn't just entirely negative. I don't remember what it was, but I don't remember if it was the Crimson Fleet or somebody else. But I do remember he had something semi-positive to say. Rosie the Real Doctor, Ben says. Yeah, I've seen that one. I do usually add her as crew eventually. But yeah, right now, until you get a mod, she doesn't do any. I mean, she has conversation and things like that. Oh, one other thing I was going to mention as far as preparation for Shattered Space goes. I did go around and, because I had finished the main quest, I did go around and collect all the powers I can. I cannot get Gravity Well. As it turns out, there's a bug related to the Escape DLC, I've been told. Or at least that's what I've read. That has an identical spell number. So something happened. Something happened with the Escape DLC, and now I can't pick up that skill. I think, Ben, that actually just makes a lot of sense, too, to have Rosie as a doctor. I can't believe that that wasn't intended in the first place. You know, like, that just seems like... That seems like why she exists. You know, like... Oh, hey, buddy. What are you going to do? Wasn't much of a rail. Shouldn't have been that difficult. Oh. These guys are upstairs. What's that guy doing? He's just running down there.
Something nearby.
Is she whispering at me? She is whispering at me. Okay, so there's a bunch of them in the other room. We'll clear those guys out. What's going on over here? Anything good? Take the ammo. Don't need the shotgun. Food. Yes, I'm always picking up food. Oh, you jump scare me there, Andreja. Medical. What else do we need in here? Does this computer do us any good? Team goals. Spectre management. Helena Chambers, MBA, Chief Administrator of Star Station RE939. She uses a lot of capital letters. I don't like her already. She may have heard, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she sounds like trouble.
If nothing else, the cold here provides an excuse to warm up together later.
Read a fascinating article today from a writer at the, is it Bloomberg? Does game coverage. It was about Activision Blizzard, if anybody read it. Really fascinating story about what happened with them. Come on out. I see ya. Anybody else? There's a ton of them out here. Those guys are upstairs in glass. I don't have to worry about them. Explosions. Oh, I see you. These are all low level. I don't think I'm gonna get any inflictors or anything. Whoa. No one expects the Varun ambush. I mean, I should have, but... What are they Kebabs, Equinox. No. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just get a inflictor? No, just more Nova Blasts. Yeah, these are all low level, so we should just try to find this guy's. Find this guy's tablet or whatever it is he has. Andreja clearing up the bottom. Yeah, that's the way up. Anything on this? This open a door for me. Wonder if I just... Yeah, that's handy. Let's go ahead and work the room over here. What do I need? I have been injured in some way, shape, or form. Oh, it's a robot. So what is this thing? And there's nothing we can do with it. So I thought some of these were... Is that the thing out of the Varun embassy? There's nothing we can do to any of these, which is unfortunate. That looks like the thing from the embassy, doesn't it? Ooh, a gnaw stalk. Oh, it's just fiber. Got my hopes up there. Found something new and interesting. Little sprouts. None of that's really useful. Anybody down here? There's bugs down there. Take the credits. Must have shot somebody near here. That might be healing. The rejuvenation might be working. I can hear them yelling at each other. What's this about? There's a slate. Awesome. Phenotypic plasticity. That sounds exciting. Glad he likes it. Yeah, I don't know what... Don't know. I wouldn't say that's exciting to me. I don't know what it means. Ricardo! Welcome. Did I get that right, didn't I? Ricardo. And Peter, welcome to you as well. Sorry if I missed anybody else that rolled by while I was wandering about, looting dead bodies. Guess I'm getting uniforms. That's about it, isn't it? Box. I didn't go looking for that mod, although it's on my list now. The lockpick one. Dances! Yeah, I'm really alive this time. I don't know if anybody tried to tune in a day or so ago. That was fun. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Now I messed it up, so sorry. I was testing. I haven't done this yet. I was testing dual streaming to Twitch. I've never tried it before. It seems like it'd be cool. Maybe someday. Maybe Saturday I'll do it. Harvested organs. We need harvested organs, don't we? I've wanted to do the dual stream thing. A nice chest. Nothing in it. I feel robbed. I feel absolutely robbed. Okay, so we can go back upstairs at this point. These guys are still up there. Oh, there's 2 more of them over in the corner. Let's go upstairs and deal with these guys first. We'll kill the bugs in a minute. Oh, I don't know. How do you get up there? Oh, this is great. What do we have? Da-da-da-da. What are we gonna do? She
Extra
has.
ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Well, she has orange drinks. That's what I like there, Andreja. She has the orange drink. I have to steal all the food. Oh. Heavy particle fuse. Okay, so that's good. The disruptor's not that great. Not giving me any nice weapons. Yeah, this is all going to be low-level weapons, isn't it? Thanks for the axe, buddy. Yeah, just disruptors. Are they just standing there? That is a failure of AI, I'm pretty sure. Okay, if we open those doors, the bugs will come out, won't they? Good evening, Peter. I remember how to get upstairs. I'll find it. I will come let those guys out in a minute. I think we just need to clear the guys upstairs. The living quarters. That's it. Upstairs, right? There's my 50. Thank you very much. Come back for more, mister? Wow, that was a tricky shot. Good job, buddy. Beast Hunters Navigator Space. Yeah. Yeah, this is all low level then. That's all we get. Space Rogue outfit. Ammunition. I think there's some mystery here. Like you can uncover some details about whether it's a Grendel. Skyrim 3024. That's funny, Ricardo. I've heard Space Skyrim once or twice. There we go. I'll take your credits. I'll take those credits. Did you leave me some coffee? Some really, really old... Oh, what am I going to learn here? Panache. That sounds good. Security log.
Why?
No Astra.
Ones have pretty high capacity. According to the math, we've got exactly the right amount to fully evacuate.
Well, I was hoping for an Astra.
Real life doesn't work that way. Say we get attacked, or the oxygen malfunctions. If a group of 4 people are fleeing for their lives, do you think they're gonna wait for another 2 before taking off?
You're right. I'll put in a request.
So there were a lot of security cuts. Nobody was listening.
Hey, Lieutenant, I don't mean to pry, but, is that what happened? On that other star station?
Yeah. We only had 1 ship, and a handful of us just boarded when the gunfire started.
And everybody got
I had to
dead.
make the call. Leave
Sounds
and
terrible.
risk abandoning people, or stay and risk getting us all killed.
It's a recreational computer.
Sorry.
Only matters.
Point is, we got a lot of families on this station. I don't want them to have to make the same choice.
Huygens 3. I'm going there. You think it's out there? I'll go. I will absolutely go out there for that gun. Like I said, I was gonna do POIs, and at one point in time, I really just kind of want the levels too. So, is there anything else that I can? Okay, we're gonna double check this room over here. Am I injured? I am injured. That guy shot me. Luckily, I have a lot of bandages. Bad day for a shower. Sounds like an inside job to me. Somebody let him in. That's what I'm going to say. The abandoned military barracks. Well, I already have a base very close by, so I can get there fast. I think that's a plan. I do feel like, you know, I should kill the bugs downstairs. In this place. And I'm going to do everything in my power to stop looting right about now. How do I get out of here? And it's not the way out. Because I think this place is kind of done. Actually, you know what? Should I kill the bugs or not kill the bugs? Does anybody care? Where is my big bang? Let's kill the bugs. Hey bugs. Go get them. There's no bugs in that one. Or 2 bugs in that one. Those were low-level bugs. Aren't there some bigger ones downstairs? Oh, something got me. A young hookah fest, or something like that. That's probably not what it's called. Where are they? Hook pest. Okay, Hookah Fest was probably just a slip. It's a good gun. We like it. Everybody dead?
I'm hit.
Don't get mad at me. I've been told that you will not get mad at me. You can take damage. That's it. So we got that guy's... We'll go return those to him sometime. Clearly that's not working. Cleaning robot wants me out of the way. 15 spots. Okay. I'm not saying I won't. Hold on, let me check my list. Let me make sure, let me find out. I'll go out there and I'll check a couple spots. If I don't find it right away, I'll go do something else for a while, and then I'll come back. I'll get it eventually. Clearly, this Big Bang is not good enough for what we have planned in the future. Huygens, is it Huygens? Huygens? Huygens, something like that. 3. 3, you say.
Textbook there. We're free.
So I can take the Sonder off my list. Make a big check mark. I actually keep a list. So where are we going? We're gonna head to the far east, as it were. I've not been there yet. I can get there. Just barely. My shields are up. I don't need that many points in grav. How about some more points in particle weapons?
Switching over to standard engines.
So where did they brought me right here. So I am looking for an abandoned military base. Is that correct? Science outpost. I'm not going for that. Is there any preference for the type of biome it's in. What is that? Tropical forest. I don't like that. I like mountain better. I'll make little check marks here. That's one. We're not going to do 15 in a row. It's close to frozen crevasse feature, but as far as we know, the whole planet could be covered with frozen crevasses. That's a nice looking place. Yeah, the problem I have is like everything out here will kill me, I bet. So up near the... Oh, there you go. It's close, but not in it. The savannah. We'll do one of these games. We're like really close. We're going to go right to the edge. The savannah right next to the frozen crevasse. It's kind of odd. Don't you think?
Landing site is good to go.
Come on.
Oh, it's cool
please.
looking.
I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch. We'll see, Gumdrop.
So that is not an abandoned military base, I don't think. Oh, that's terrible. You mean I have to get out of the ship every time? Oh, there's something right up there on the hill. Maybe that's
Need to
it.
harvest any organic materials. Now would be the time.
Now would be the time. Look at all that stuff over there. What is that? That's an abandoned bionics lab. A secluded encampment. That sounds cozy. I'm staying away from that. Unexplored geological nonsense. I don't see anything else in the area. Is this all frozen? This is all frozen. It's all frozen, and it is water and not... What a strange area. I'll do a couple more. Then I'm going to go to the Sonder. Because there's pirates we can kill. An abandoned mine. I think there's a lot of pirates on the Sonder. That's all. It's not very industrial. What am I getting here? It's not telling me. I'm assuming it's cold and radiation or something like that. Swamp. Is it anywhere near the swamp? I'm surprised there's swamp on this planet. I'm gonna have to go back inside the ship. Oh, the good news is we're at level 50. Oh, and before I forget, just to say thanks to everybody that's on the stream tonight. I assume many of you are subscribers. If you're not, please subscribe, like, share, etc. But hit 2,000 subscribers this week. just the other day, which is kind of a fascinating milestone. Feels pretty cool. So thanks to all of you. You are a part of that. Actually, a special part of it because you tune in for live streams. This isn't very industrialized. Pipeline substation. Thank you, dances or owls. Frozen crevasse. There's so much out here. The whole place. I'm just going to go in the middle. Keep looking for the edges.